phone, you're gonna be sick. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. You talking about good morning. Grand risings. We ain't morning. We are happy. We got life. We got Chicago on the set. What's going on, brothers and sisters? And to the others alike, all who love Christ. All who have been awakened to this day. It's the day that Yahuwah has made. And you know I'm truly gonna rest in. What time is it? It's Yahuwah time, baby. It's Yahuwah time. Time for the old man to get old. You got Iran all over the place. It's steady talking about Iran, Israel, America, Iran, America, and Israel. So, but those are only actors. You dig? They're only actors in the bigger scheme of things. They're only actors. But that song my man Cameron made, these people actors, they deserve Oscars. I ain't pulling no choppers though. I don't need to pull no choppers. I don't need to pull. I can get up to about 10 o'clock. My son called. I got about 3 calls. My son, one of the brothers called me. I need to get with him, tighten him up. I don't think I forgot about him. There's a whole lot going on. Talk to my son. We been getting it in. Y'all know how these youngins are. There's been a whole lot of life going on. You got movement. It's a lot of movement out here. A lot of movement to get away from. I ain't gonna talk about people, but we got a lot of people just disagreeable for no damn reason. Like, come on, man, get your life. Get your life. I don't sit here. I ain't gonna talk about people, but man, some of us just need to get out of life. Refocus. You know, I used to be in the field. I know how it is. Until I let all that go. I let all that go for the Most High and the truth. I don't care what the world doing. That's not enough. That's not a problem. You know, not a problem for me per se. Not that it's a problem, but whatever's going on, you know, it don't matter. It's nothing. What matters is how we approach life. And especially in this day and time, a lot of people don't understand. They think people fear mongering. But there's no fear mongering over here. We know how to read the times. We're spiritual people on purpose. You might not accept our conversation as it relates to the Bible and how we interpret it, but the children of God don't know them by their fruit. You're a child of God, then that's what you're going to walk. That's what you're going to talk. That's what you're going to study. That's what you're going to talk about. That's what you will walk in. Because that's what your purpose for, brother. Now, those who reject it, even though, like I said, you got a lot of scam folks, but they ain't chem folk like you think they are. What makes us chem folk, to be honest, it don't matter, and it's not based on color. We looking at it through spiritual dynamics. We are spiritual families before physical. People stuck in the physical, in which I understand. But my mindset exceeds that. Because I understand everything the Messiah spoke. When he spoke, you have to take it up a notch. We know what he gave to Moses. That applied to all men, not just the Hebrews. The Hebrews today will tell you anything if you ain't doing your research. No disrespect to the tribes. I love the tribes. I love my people, but foundation. I stick to the foundation. They tell me, oh, you're redundant. You know, you say things, you constantly say things. I'm like, I ain't constantly saying the same things. Maybe you didn't catch what I was saying the first time, which caused me to have to say it again, which caused me to have to, because you would think you want to be understood when you're doing business or talking to people, doing business, period, conversing with one another. You want them to understand where you're coming from. It's important. Understanding is important. Get knowledge, though. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. Get knowledge. But in all I get understanding, Mike. Don't just get the knowledge, get the understanding of it. Practice it. Put it into effect, you know. Go do some push-ups, wake the body up. I need my dumbbells. In fact, grab my dumbbells. Do some sets. No, just do some push-ups. Yes. Yeah. You're old man, right? Smack me a quick honey. Give me 100 squats and 100 push-ups. Anytime I work out, you know, and they steady talking about Iran, America, Israel. I'm like, man, I know Iran, not all Iran come from the era of that old nation that the Most High used to free his people. But I stick to the script because there's a reason why. And then I'm watching the news last night. Not the news, but I was watching the site. And it was breaking down how Iran is allied member countries. One in particular, which we knew about back when Bush decided to take Iraq to war. Colin Powell spoke on it, but it's like America pushed that under the rug. They didn't want that smoke with North Korea. Because North Korea got something that they can send something at your ass right here to your back door. So we know all that bully shit. Nah. America only try that. America and its allies only try that shit with nations who they think. And for Africa, I don't get it. Because when that starts with one country, irregardless to how that government chooses to carry out its purpose in this nation, sovereign nation, first and foremost. I don't know where we get this idea that America is the gatekeeper of the world, which when you flip it and look at it from a spiritual perspective, yeah, it is. It's operating under satanic rule. Them and their cousins over there in Israel and any other European nation that's supporting what they doing. And any of them that's standing by that call themselves allies, like when the United Nations passed a measure to humanity. Israel and America and European nations. Israel and America flat out rejected it. Not America in the sense of black people. Y'all look at America, y'all get confused. That's why I'm going. as I'm unraveling this conversation, because America is pointing you to Satan. They sold their soul to the devil in every facet of life, almost all areas of life that are covered. Think about it. Damn near every area, according to their government, if you follow and fashion your life around, you know, American ideals. Don't do that, family. But everything that's connected to them has a spiritual aspect to it. Now, you could pass the law and say, okay, you have the right. But in essence, when I look at it, there go your Babylon, there go your mystery religion that seeks to raise his head against the knowledge of the Most High God. I don't care what you say or think. And like I was saying, European nations that didn't, that chose not to abstain from voting, your ass just as guilty. You didn't vote because you support the devil. Oh, we're just gonna stay out of it. No, you was the first to start the fucking enslavement. So you should have been first on the front line in repentance. You don't get to sit that out. Who told you that? You don't get to tell the Negroes, we apologize, but we didn't have nothing to do with it. You better scour. Now, the rich, they don't give a shit. But to the everyday common people, you have to give a shit. Because a lot of what you do and need, a lot of what you do and rely on, you need black people. You need the Negro. But what the Negro have to realize is you playing a deadly game, family. You playing a deadly game playing with them people and playing by their weight. I ain't talking about the regular people. Some of the regular people get mad or get whatever. But a lot of people moving in ignorance because they don't seek to. If something happened, the first thing we do is look outside of us. Now, having means of to do certain things, meaning having the capabilities, the means, know-how. Something happened, you know how to remedy the situation with a solution. A lot of us rely on this nation, right? Their ideals and what they believe in, like it was written with the hand of God. It's trustworthy. You don't have to question it. And that's why I have a problem with anything that's of this world. People, well, you should. No, I'm reluctant because only reason I ask because my people are invested in certain things, which I wish what I was doing was popping so hard where I could carry them. They can come work with me, but they don't see that. Hell no. They gonna look at me like I'm crazy. Oh no. We're going to get this job. Whatever the job forecast is cloudy these days. 9 times out of 10, black man, you already know. I know some of y'all want to be mainstream. You want to look like everybody else. You don't want to be a leader. God forbid you go off and do something that's going to lead people, that's going to free people spiritually and mentally, and ultimately physically. Yeah, you in bondage. Some people in bondage every day, right now. Somebody got up and ran to go in to meet someone else's terms and conditions when the Most High God already gave you all these things. And all these things shall be added unto you. But when you do what? When you do what? Seek him first. His dominion. Kingdom is 2 words. That means seek the king. You have king and dominion. So we're seeking the king's dominion, his instructions, so we can rule, right? I made a video talking about that yesterday. Now, the opposer. I just seen the Canadian professor, everybody going crazy over it. But if you think about it, the video he put out was, he was warning us that America sold its soul to the devil, right? America is not this so-called religious nation. America is not a nation that's connected to the Most High God of the Bible. And I say that with confidence because every measure they've passed have been against what God has established in the law. It's lawful for me and my woman to come together because within context of following that instruction, we're able to produce, right? We bring forth life. I'm not even going to talk about what the other side. I don't have to because there's power in speaking the truth. Truth shall make you free. Not what I think or what I heard, but what I can prove. Yeah. It's not on, it's what you can prove, family. But I know a lot of people, it's in who they know. I don't get out like that. You gotta prove things here. Hey, we had to prove things around here. Oh, that's perfect. That's all I wanted was two of them anyway. Two nice big ones. And that's what I got. My son going to hit the road. I hope you're safe out there, son. He's going to do his Uber. I told you to come work with me. You listen to these people talking about, no, he need to get a job. And guess who it is? I got to expose that. That's black women. That's the solution. Let me tell you, black men, I don't have nothing against our women. I love my woman. We go through our trial. I love my mama. I love my cousins, aunties. But when we going through life, they not going to promote the man to step into his calling, his purpose. It's rooted in America. Black men ain't worshiping no women. We love our women, but we not worshiping you like that. That's not going to happen. I only worship one, and that's the Most High God. Yeah, I'm going to lose this. I lost women. Yes, I have. Ain't no telling. I'll mess around and lose this one if I don't do right. Maybe my way of believing is contrary to her, and she might not want to deal with that too long. I ain't questioning that, though. That's, hey, to each his own. I'm riding with the Most High. I don't care if you can have $500 billion. I don't give a shit. That just means you're a $500 billion ignorant. You know what I'm, watch my mouth. You just $500 million fool. You know? I ain't impressed with that. Because we got something in this knowledge that creates the power base that you're looking for. It's not in the people. It's not in a system. It's in us. It ain't nothing I go and get from school and all that shit. My son probably wonder, why, Dad, well, why don't you participate in this and that? Because all this bullshit. I don't got nothing against my mama, your mama, and them, but like I said, the black woman gonna look out for themselves. So they gonna put themselves in them other people in a position. You know? My bad, I had to take that call. It's always work. Work. I do a lot of consulting with people about their cars. That's what I need to become a consultant. Automotive repair consultant. Straight up. See how that takes effect. I can take calls to help diagnose, and if they not too far in a vicinity, we take that diagnosis a step further to resolve the issue. That's what I'm gonna start doing. Yeah, because I do a lot of consulting about automotive repair, automotive work, period. I'm gonna set up shop. Like I said, I got to get in gear because, and that's how I'm gonna pull my son out. Hopefully my daughters too. I'm about to set up shop. Don't stop. Yeah, consulting. Like I was explaining to a gentleman. Like, bro, y'all, yeah. But this man here that just called me, he gonna need a timing belt. He need a timing belt put on that thing. It's easy. A belt is easier. It ain't hard. That belt is. It's been a while since I did a timing belt. Timing belts. What else? Heater cores. Have to take the whole dash down. Not all the time, but yeah. Heater cores. I made a lot of money doing heater cores. Timing belts. I messed one engine up. Well, not the engine, but bent one valve when I first started. Not where I did mark the valves when I took them out, valve stems. When I took them out, I don't know how they got mixed up, but one of them got mixed up. A short one. No, I put a short one in the area where a long one was supposed to be. Vice versa, one of them. But anyway, it ended up bending the valve. I'm like, ah. I was so frantic to run off at the mouth. So I'm like, yeah, I thought I was able to handle it, which I was able to handle. I wound up correcting it. But yeah, but getting it corrected and putting it back together. But yeah, I was able to make the right decisions and panic. The customer did. But I paid for the valve. Took the head off, sent it over to the shop. Ellison Machine Shop located in Chicago. So I pretty much know how to cover all my bases when it comes down to things like that. Run into a problem, I solve them. You know what? Hey, I solve them. I am the solution. Like, really, truly, the go to man. Everybody called Dewayne. Call Wayne, call Wayne. Wayne got to put this thing in order because I got people that's depending on me as a father, a son, uncle, and a friend. I mean, I get a lot of calls concerning these cars. Y'all know how it is. I'm neighborhood. You did. Neighborhood Wayne. Somebody that loves what he does, dedicated to it, no matter what, whether he's been winning or losing, he stay down, but he's winning because that's what he's called to do. How do you know you called to do that one? Because I don't even advertise, and they come looking for me. I mean, it be to a point where people, you know how people can be. Some of them get on my damn nerves, but it's okay. That's my job to serve you, so you gonna get on my nerves. I take service to the next level. I'm responsible for you to bring about that experience that you're looking for. I'm responsible for that when you dealing with me. And that's what you're gonna get. You know, a lot of people like to shortcut shit. You know, me, no, even dealing with people on an everyday basis. Like every day I'm warning my people, like we the Hebrew Israelites. Certain things we just can't do no more. And I'm not saying I'm perfect or we're perfect or nothing, but we strive to be like Christ. So that's gonna implicate things of that nature. You walking in, becoming. He knew no sin. You know? Now, yeah, we're human. And we fall short, but we can't walk in that. If we mess up, we have to repent and get back on the right course, on the straight path. You know, yes, human. That aspect of it, don't kill yourself. You're gonna fall short. I promise you. You might go out there, and I'm not speaking. I'm not telling a lie, and I'm not giving myself an excuse. No, I just don't. That's why I speak what I speak, biblical. That's who I am. We chose. It ain't just me. It ain't no. No, it's all a lot of people. Just a lot of y'all just choose to live in ignorance. Well, would you say that, Dwayne? Who? I'm telling the truth. Lack of knowledge is ignorance, family. Knowledge is power. And if you're not attaining knowledge, you trying to chase some shit, talking about chasing systems, jobs, and friends, and somebody could hook you up. That's bullshit. You don't understand the law. There's a spiritual law at work that guarantees things that you don't have to look to them. Go get my ass in this water. I ain't make number 2 pancakes. I've been eating and talking. They're gone. I'm not a bad person because I didn't sit down to eat, but this is for the go. On the gizzo. I got the gizzo. Get my ass in this water and get up out of here. I had set a plan that I was gonna get to. I ain't gonna take that call. I'll see you when I get out there. But then I thought about it. You can't crowd your children. Like I talk about it. And that's where I was going with far as the women. The women don't look out for each other. Seem like it's just, I don't know. Y'all got an issue with your men to some degree. And it becomes a hindrance when y'all dealing with us. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong? We got to work that out. We got to fix that. The TV loud? What I got on? Something dealing with the kingdom, the word, what's going on, what's transpired. I already know. In fact, I don't even want to mess with no car today. But yeah, sister be tripping. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to stop. I'm going to fall back from people. But keep your foot on the gas as far as your business. I'm going to keep my foot on the gas. Never will I slow down. I got something they want. They appreciate me. I appreciate them keeping me working to serve them. That's all I want to do is serve my people. Because what I'm bringing comes with a heart of love for my people. I don't just want their money and just use people. Yeah, I want the money, get wealthy, but you're going to get something from me for that. I try to help everybody get ridiculed for it, but I'm going to tell you ain't going to break the love I have for the Most High. Even those who do dumb shit piss me off. I ain't going to stop trying to help your ass. Even better here than that's what I deal with on a daily, y'all. Do you notice something? Now we're gonna stop talking about the used car. We're gonna talk about this particular car. Isn't it amazing how a car has 275,000 miles? And I'm gonna call this customer and tell them car is nothing. The little stuff it needs is nothing. Yeah. You find this car. You tell me this car has 100,000 miles. Hey, Scott, right? Yeah, but that's where I'm at with it. I'm the manager, the auto repair. I'm the, what do you tell you? You the heart. So the heart got to make sure he's capable of delivering. I want me a garage now. I can take my song and dance inside. You did? Take my thing on the inside. Yeah. You just need to manage your stuff. You just need to manage your stuff the right way. And from here on out, that's what's happening. We're going for the big bucks, baby. Because what we bringing We bringing what I bring, what the dealership brings. I'm not bringing no information. I'm bringing solutions to get the job done. Where people you can avoid having to pay all those astronomical numbers. You ain't paying them crazy prices dealing with your brother. He leaving you leeway. Well, times change and the numbers going up. But I'm still leaving my people leeway. But the numbers got to go up. Mm-mm. I ain't playing that low ball shit to try to win a friend. Hell no, that shit over. Because people are trying to fashion you into thinking like that, right? Like, no, I love my people. But y'all ain't at the table with me. I'll fucking starve. Operating like that. We can't do that. Mm-mm. We ain't on that. We on something different. So we gonna go on, continue. We gonna help our people to get in the best, for them to give them the best outcome in whatever area we doing business. I'm gonna ensure you the best outcome that I can create for you. Especially with your cars. People know me, you know what I'm talking about. You know he that man. Wayne that man when it comes in cars, I'm telling you. He that man. Look like it's gonna rain. It's kind of nice out there, I see. Ooh. Wayne that man. And like I said, I do a lot of consulting. So what I'm gonna do is start charging people. I can make that bread. I'm gonna talk shit, but that's gonna weed out those who are true and those who are not. You're getting real good information from him. You ain't getting no bullshit. Giving you good information that's leading to solving problems. Even with people that, hey man, what you? No, give me $10, I'll tell you. That's how I make my money. But a lot of people, they good, but you gotta be careful because we'll try to walk you into how you should go about business. Oh no, you shouldn't charge woo woo or woo woo. Yeah, right. You shouldn't charge yourself a headache trying to tell a person how to run their business because you're gonna get a headache messing with Wizine. I'm freeborn. And with that, we're gonna freeborn up out of here. I gotta go. Peace and blessings.